fourth any offense. He had the short right hand in the second. He wins the second round, but all the other rounds seem to be.
What's up? What's up? NEOFIMO Solves the Matrix. Lomachenko. Feel free if you'd like to join the panel. Banks, what's up, champ? What is up? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling? NEOFIMO Solves the Matrix. If you'd like to join the panel, have some intelligent, logical boxing discussion, feel free. Banks, I'm going to do a rewatch of the fight. First question I have to ask. What was Andre Ward seeing in that second round that nobody else saw? Somebody please tell me. What was Andre Ward seeing in that second round that we all didn't see? Because according to Andre Ward's card, he had Lomachenko winning the second round. I done rewatch. Toby Bartlett, what's up, brother? Peace and pugilism. I've watched the fight again 2 more times today. And you know what? It was closer. I'm not sorry. I don't mean closer. It was actually not as close as I gave it. Last night, I knew he won unanimous decision, but it seemed like the punches, Lomachenko's action picked up after the 8th round, and he had spots in, say, the 9th, 10th, 11th. But those were still very, 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 very close rounds. Bruce, what's up, bro? Come on the panel. We know you don't do that many, what should I say? You don't show up too much on the live cast. You know you be fading us on the live cast, but show up, champ. What was going on with Andre Ward's scorecard, particularly the 7th? Now, later on in the round, he saw Teofimo definitely. Shout out to Bruce Vane, Toby Bartlett. I offer you this. NEOFIMO Solves the Matrix. And let me reiterate in all your faces again. I was the one who stood alone, went into the lion's den, made a video, which was the intro to the last live I did earlier today about 12:30, and doubled down on the fact that Lomachenko cannot fight off the back foot or going backwards. I made that video over a month and a half ago. The TO camp saw it the same because Teofimo mentioned it. He can't fight going backwards. And that was absolutely correct. Teofimo won the first 7 rounds easily. It was on the scorecards up to the 5th round. Lomachenko only threw 40, after the 5th round was over, Lomachenko only threw about 43 punches total in the entire fight. James Bell, Peace and Pugilism. If you want to join the panel, come on, let's have some real boxing talk. Feel free. But I was the only one, and everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody rebuked it. Yo, what are you talking about? Teofimo fights beautiful off the back foot. They couldn't, I asked them when. Show me a fight. They couldn't pick out one though. They surely could not pick a fight where Lomachenko displayed the ability to fight off the back foot or going backwards. But guess who showed it? Or should I say exposed it to everyone for 7 complete rounds, actually the entire fight? NEOFIMO Lopez. That's right. NEOFIMO solved the Matrix Lomachenko. You heard it here first. I stood alone, went against the grain, but I tell you one thing. You better not listen to no motherfucking body else. Don't listen to not a damn person unless their name is Myron Magnus, Bruce Vane, DT3 the Boom Man, Two Hands, and there's a few others out there. Andrew Tucker, although he got this one wrong. Love you, brother. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't listen to a single damn soul channel what they have to say. Your boy Showbiz, the adult, is on a 10-gram Matrix meltdown. Poor Showbiz. A 10-gram Matrix meltdown. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, man. This was like, oh. In just a minute, once the phone charge up, we're going to go through a second look and a rewatch for rounds 8 through 12. And I'm going to call this thing again. Feel free to comment. I appreciate all of you showing up to Boxing Logics United. Yeah, I talk a little bit of shit, but it's all love. It's all love. We having fun here on Boxing Logics United. Yes, I watched Toby Bartlett. Bro, that's what I saw last night. It's just when Lomachenko did get in there and do something, he connected. He connected, but they were just small patches. And then look, Teofimo fought him back and connected it back. After the fight seemed much more closer, like in the 8th through the 12th, than it did last night, than it did watching it again today. And I was like, what? Oh, shit. The rounds that I did give to Lomachenko last night, they end up turning around to be throw-up rounds. I'm like, damn, you can give that either way. They were swing rounds, brother. I was like, whoa. Watch it again today, I gave Lomachenko 3 rounds. Perhaps. Juli Lederman had the best scorecard, perhaps. Real talk. And the other person who had, I think, 117, 111 or something like that. I'm not sure. But man, it was something. It was absolutely something. It was absolutely something. You know what I'm saying? And somebody look out for this guy for a suicide watch. Somebody look out for this guy for a suicide watch, all right? Okay, we got to make sure our people, you know what I mean? We got to make sure we all right. All right, man, look. I'm going to let y'all laugh on that one for a minute. All right, man, look. Showbiz is really good. He ain't good, bro. Look at that face. He ain't good, bro. Now, his peace out to Showbiz for a great channel. You know what I'm saying? And it was a great move. Go ahead, putting out there, I bet it 10 grand on Lomachenko. But that's what he looking like right now. That's all I'm saying. All right, man, look. I just lost 10 grand. God damn. God damn. God damn. God damn. Oh my God. Who want to join the panel? A 10 grand matrix meltdown. Damn. He betted 10 G's. A 10 grand matrix meltdown. Read the ticker. James Bell, what's up?
Yeah, nothing much, man. Yeah, he did bet 10 something grand on that fight. I think it was like 15,000 or some shit like that.
Man.
Boy, telling you, man, pick the wrong horse, man.
All right, man, look.
Hey, he cool dude though.
Oh, he's super cool. I love him. I'm just
I
ragging.
know that damn losing that 10 grand hurt though.
I just gotta rag him a little bit right now, bro. I like the dude. I really like the dude of the show. I love his energy. I gotta rag him right now. Because that's what his face was. Yeah. Yo, his live today, his energy. Yo, his doing a live today, his energy was like, oh man. It went from 1,000 to 10%. I mean 10. That was the man. That was the man's face, man, today. I only watched it for a hot minute too. And I was able to get that screen face. Guys in the chat, like, man, it's all right. It's all right, Showbiz. You'll make that 10 times fold. try to yeah, they try.
Well, he got playing that Maxwell in the background, ain't he?
Huh?
He must be playing that Maxwell.
Yeah. Oh man. He's playing the Maxwell. All right, man, look. Yo, did you rewatch the fight again?
Shoot, man, wasn't no need, man. Man, Lopez dominated the whole fight. I mean, you know, Luma, he did a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? He had little spurts here and there, but overall, Lopez had that thing on lock, man.
All day, man.
All day. Held his ground good. I mean, I don't see how Ward got that a draw, man. Ain't no way.
Yo, I know. Like my man Rondell, reality said, reality hit hard, boy. 10K, I'm crying. Fuck it. Fuck it. What in the world?
Yeah, I think the Luma fans, man, he's still trying to say it was a draw, man. But player, that's an all-out flush right there.
What in the world would you be thinking?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see how you could make it even close to a draw.
Yeah. Who called it? Who was saying a draw? Oh, yeah. How did Ward even call that? That was crazy.
So even Ring IQ, Ring IQ, he was even trying to call it a draw, but I guess he's a Lomo fan, though. But
well, Ring IQ just showed he has no IQ if he's going to say that.
Yeah, that's what I was like, man, what fight y'all was watching? I'm like, the only reason why he had a cut and a swole eye was because Luma had headbutted, which he should have got points deducted. Because he did it like 4 different times during the fight.
I'm here watching the fight again right now, right? Your boy Loma started headbutting real early. And I'm right here in the 8th round, starting. And you know what, man? That body blow that your boy gave him in that freaking the end of the, what was that, the 10th round?
Yeah.
Yo, but they said stop, but they stopped it. Your boy could have hurt. Your boy, well, Loma almost went down. And then you hear, what was that? I think it's Ward or what's his name? Ward or Bradley said, yo, that was a body blow.
Yeah, he hit him hard.
The one he hit him, I watched it again. He hit him, and when his ass went like this, like this, when he folded, it then stubbled back.
Yeah, he didn't like them body shots, man.
Man,
he was tagging his body up the whole night.
Bro,
I was like, man, if he donating that stomach, man, you're gonna see him kind of, flinch. He got scared after that right hand landed too. That's what changed the whole ball game. He got hit with that right hand. He didn't come in that den for a while.
Yo, Rod Nell said Loma crying on a plane right now drinking milk.
Hey, man, that's part of the game, though, man. You take chances, man.
Hey, y'all, comment like crazy. This is a pure chat comment show. Okay? Yeah. I want to see the funniest comments in the chat section.
Hey, that also brings up a good question, though. That makes up, I think Bruce Vane said it best, though.
Peace to Jay Beasley.
The main thing he avoided was guys like Manny Pacquiao and Devin Haney, and it's for a reason. Because they would have took that side step away, and he would have been in definite trouble.
Yep.
They made him look ordinary.
It did.
Guys with flat foot, he can do that all day long. Side step, showboat and all that.
Yep.
Have a guy with good defense and good stand ground game.
Good.
He ain't got a chance.
Great reflexes and good speed.
Oh yeah, great reflexes.
When I watch when Senior was throwing Teofimo Jr. the passes.
Oh yeah, just seen that earlier today.
You just now saw it on the joint where he was throwing him the passes in the hallway of the MGM Grand, bro. That's what I really saw. I was like, this dude is quick.
Oh, do you see him work with Floyd Senior? It was like out in the public somewhere.
Who? Teofimo?
Yeah, Timo.
No.
Yeah, man. He was running the drills, showing him how to do like the Mayweather shuffling, shoulder roll.
He still ain't perfected it yet, but he got some time to do that. The thing is,
processed it really quick though. So he processed it really quick.
Yeah, he did. The thing is, he has not hit its prime yet.
Oh no, he still got a lot of years left. That's why I said it's good for. If I'm looking at it from Bob Arum eyes, I see it as big money bags because I'm like, he's 23 years old. He's got a long life shelf compared to Lomachenko. So if I was Bob Arum, I'd be promoting him hard because he's an easy ticket sale, man. He speaks English. His charisma is great.
English and Spanish.
I mean, he'll be a bull out the foot.
He speaks English and Spanish.
That's right.
Yo, you can't ask for more. He could double dip.
Yes, sir. I mean, if he terribly manages him, I've always said this: if a manager ain't doing their job, you go to a person that is gonna do a good job. If I was him, if they ain't pushing him right, I'll go with Eddie Hearn. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn's got the bags and he's got the promotion, and he'll give him great exposure.
Hey, don't leave out PPC.
Oh yeah. They do a pretty good job too, but I think Eddie Hearn's the big money bag guy, man. He's the man in boxing right now.
Right now, look. I don't think we should look at the promoters as who's the money bag. The fighters themselves gonna look like, yo, I am the money bag for y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
NEOFIMO is the money bag now. And all those promoters will have to compete. You feel me? When his contract is up with Top Rank, they're going to have to bid on who gets to have him. So all of them are potential money bags. You know what I mean? The brother should not shorten his list in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's right.
You feel me? Because he's the
money bag for each other. But I think Hearn got the cash to outdo everybody though.
Nah, I think all of them got the cash, to be real.
Yeah,
because what they pay him is going to be based off what that fighter is able to produce.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's off the draw he's able to produce, and right now Teal is about to turn into the face of boxing in America.
Exactly, man.
That's next goddamn live.
When I first saw him fight, I was like, "Yo, this dude, he's got it." I'm like, he's got everything.
That's
he's entertaining to watch. He's got great charisma, confidence.
Great charisma, and he speaks English and Spanish.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of fighters are missing is the mouthpiece. Like, I like Devin Haney and I like Crawford and all those guys, but in order to get big fights, man, you got to talk some trash to get the fight happening. You know what I mean? Like Demetrius Andrade, same thing. I'm like, they don't have that mouthpiece to get the fight started. I mean, you had Crawford almost get Earl Spence, but then he let off for some reason. And, I mean, it just goes to show you, man, talking enough trash, you can make a fight happen.
Yes. So here's the new topic. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run this live. Is NEOFIMO now the face of boxing in America?
Is he the face right now?
Yeah, he about to take over. I think they've been saying it's Canelo the Canelo. No, it's NEOFIMO now.
I mean, he's got a potential to be. I wouldn't crown him that just yet until he defends his title and gets that pay-per-view kind of slot thing going for him.
Bro,
until he gets pay-per-view, big money, and he gets the right type of fights and stuff, then you can put him in that category. But
he's already there.
Now, he's just starting. You know what I mean?
He is already there. He's already there.
Think he already there?
Last night, he's already there.
Yeah, I mean, he got the eyes right now, but like I said, got to win that belt first. It's different when you the hunter, Now he the hunted now, so it's we have to see first.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
But like I said, I like him though, man. I really, I think that's what U.S. boxers need, man. They need somebody to stand out like him, man. That's what we've been missing for a long time. Like heavyweight division is, it is what it is there. But as far as right now, I mean, T.O. he's got a huge opportunity to put the eyes back on boxing, and I mean, in a broad way. So, I mean, if they move him right and put him with the right matchups, like if they get that fight with Devin Haney, if they can make that fight happen, that's a good fight.
That's the thing. You know what, bro? I don't think it's about moving him right. I think he's already been moved right. I think that's a foregone conclusion. He's fighting everybody. It's what I mean. That's what that idea or thought process of if they move him right, that is what Teofimo father just completely negated, moving him right, because against using conventional wisdom of today, or what people believe, they didn't move him right because they had him fight Lomachenko so soon. Everybody thought this was too soon for Teofimo. Am I right?
Yeah, you got a point.
Everybody was like, this is too soon for Teofimo. He's too young. So going against that thought process of if they move him right, actually put him in the right predicament to take over boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that if they move him right, it's the process they've been moving Devin Haney, Tank, Ryan Garcia. And look at the backlash it has brought them. They've went against that.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So it's no like the only way to move, the right way to move, or should I say it's not about if they move them right. The only right way to move is still fighting the best competition and
exactly. I mean, there's a lot of young good names out there that's great money for him.
He probably does, boss. He probably does. Maybe do, maybe not. But you know what? It's still a meltdown.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in a good mood neither if I lost 15,000 or something like that. Shit.
It's still a meltdown, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that had to hurt, boy. God almighty.
He could take a joke, I'm sure.
Yeah, he probably ain't gonna be too happy for a while.
Don't get it twisted.
I think he quit his job to get the panel thing started, didn't he?
Huh? I don't know what he did. I don't watch his shows like that. I watch a few of them, and I like it. And I watch a few of them, and I like his show. I love his personality. I like his energy. Great. But he bet 10 grand on Loma, and he just gonna have to get ragged for. He gonna have to get ragged.
See that part.
I just thought it was.
I thought he was gonna bet on Lopez.
He bet it. He bet it 10 grand on Lomachenko.
Oh golly.
And look.
No.
He put it out there, people. He put it out there. He did a video specifically showing everybody to help promote. I'm sure somebody who's sponsoring him now, but he put it out there. And guess what? He influenced a lot of people of betting on Lomachenko, I bet.
He probably did, but like I said, I don't see.
Yes,
I mean, once you get to study Lomachenko style, you kind of figure him out real quick what he's good at and what he's not good at. And when Bruce broke it down, I was like, dang, really? When you take the sidestep away from him, he ain't really nothing at all. He's really easy to predict.
I know.
Because he was really, really uncomfortable when he couldn't do what he wanted to do.
And with that being said, he's still a hell of an accurate puncher.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from him at all. For him to do what he did in the short period of time, you can't overlook Lumo and say, he all out sucks. It's just certain fighters he can't fight with. If it's a guy with good foot movement, good reflexes, and a guy that takes away that sidestep, compared to those guys, he looked average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't say he looked average. I wouldn't say he looked average, but he doesn't look like the the Matrix or a god like they was, you know, or the most
Oh
brilliant
yeah, ESPN. Oh
and the
God.
most beautiful boxer in the whole world, like the rhetoric and propaganda was all saying. Without, he still, don't get it wrong, Lomachenko is still a wonderful fighter.
Oh yeah, great fighter.
He's still top 5 pound for pound. He's still, I'm saying it right now, people. Lomachenko's still top 5 pound for pound, without a doubt. He's just not number 1 though. He is probably
Oh
number
yeah,
5.
he's definitely not number 1.
He's probably number 5.
Plus, to keep it a buck with everybody, I'm like, you know, I mean, the way ESPN boosted him up, though, I mean, that's kind of a, you know, I mean, that's a bad play, you know, after a long while, because eventually when you hype somebody up the way they hyped them up, that'll come back to bite you big time.
Yes, it will.
So, you know, if I put him in company where he don't belong, you know, I'm like, you only got 15 some odd fights under your belt. You know, not even 20.
Right. Absolutely.
So I'm like, yeah, he accomplished a good bit, but at the same time, you know, he ain't got the professional fights.
That's been my main argument the whole time.
Yet.
That's been my main argument the whole time. Poor showbiz. Let me put the banner up. Lomachenko are on suicide watch alert. Showbiz the adult is on suicide watch alert for betting all 10 grand of his YouTube savings account. Look at the ticker below, beautiful people. I got to make the ticker bigger.
Hey, I got to give them credit, though. At least they challenge each other, and that's what the game is all about, though.
And peace to your man. Say he's a great fighter. I learned a lot today as far as Teofimo. That's the thing that threw a lot of people off. I think his post-fight presser was very, very melancholy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I called a little bit of what Bruce Van put up, and nobody ain't trying to give him the credit. And I'm like, man, y'all got to give that man his credit, man. He went out there and he showed what he's all about. He proved everybody wrong. I'm like,
Toby Bartlett says this. Check this out. Toby Bartlett says this. Teofimo took away Loma's sidestep, and the bookies took away Showbiz money.
Oh, man.
Suicide watch.
Oh, man, boy. Y'all killing Showbiz today, man.
Suicide watch.
All right, man, look.
Suicide
That's my
watch.
dog, though, man. Shit. That's my dog, though, man.
Look. Showbiz the adult, the ticker below. Showbiz the adult is on suicide watch alert for betting all 10 grand of his YouTube savings account.
Have you ever got him on the panel one time?
No, man. He's too busy with all the work he's doing on his stuff. I don't expect him to get on mine. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, as my channel grow, he probably like mine. Look, I ain't been hot in a while. You
probably
know,
after 15 grand after he lost it.
Poor guy. Hey, and this is not hate on Showbiz, people. This is not hate on Showbiz. I like Showbiz, and I think he has an awesome channel. I'm just giving a brother a little, you know what I mean, a little ragging. I'm just joning on the brother a little bit, just give him a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. If I don't like nobody, I ain't going, you know. I say it like this: you can't rag on somebody, man. You know.
I'm sure he can
do it every now and again.
I'm sure he can take a joke, but I just saw the live today, and my man looked mad depressed. He was trying to hide it though, you know what I mean? And he did this thing. What's up, my people? It's Showbiz the adult, and I mean he had no snap in the punches at the end. No snap. Man. I was like, oh, my man is hurt. I know he heard it from Wifey.
Oh man.
Man, what is his wife thinking right now?
Oh, boy. Ain't too big. Ain't gonna be too nice in the showbiz household.
Oh man, his wife is
Oh, you ain't gonna let him live that
like,
down for a
don't.
minute.
His wife is looking at him like Marge look at Bart Simpson. I mean, at Homer Simpson. Don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
man. Oh, that's gonna be a long, long argument that night.
Don't.
Ah, you probably gonna let him sleep that night. Oh,
Toby
yeah.
Barney, showbiz is going to be working even harder now. Alcida Fuentes, what's up, brother? It's all fun. Showbiz is cool. He absolutely cool.
Yeah,
Showbiz is
he's
a
nice.
great show, y'all. Don't get it twisted. And I'm not promoting him anymore now. I'm just here right. This is a great show here. Boxologics United is a great show. Okay? And I'm only going to get better. I'm only going to get better. I've been a hot show for a long time. You know what I mean? I was inactive for a little bit in the middle, but I'm back. And it's going to have fun, baby.
Yeah, I think they got some good fights lined up for November and December too.
Say what?
Yeah, they got some good fights coming up from November and December too.
Yeah. And Alcides Fuentes said Teddy Atlas can't sleep and neither can Bob Arum. I think Bob Arum is sleeping lovely, to be honest with you. Because the Lomachenko ain't going nowhere. They still going to support and love their Lomachenko. And like I've said before, Lomachenko's still top 5 pound for pound. He's a beautiful fighter. He's still an awesome fighter. You know what I mean? And not every fighter out there can do what Teofimo Lopez was able to do. That's what they need to understand and know.
Oh yeah.
Not every fighter can do that. But Lopez, as you all know, like we all knew, is special. And I've been saying that now for well over a year. The boy is special.
That's right. But yeah, I mean, you gotta look at it like this. I mean, styles make fights. That's the main thing that needs to be noted. I mean, it's just certain fighters just got your number, man. You know, that's how it go.
Yes, it is. But my man right here, don't.
Man, boy.
Don't.
Yeah, I feel for him, man. That's a lot of money to lose, though.
Don't.
Yeah. 10 grand. Woo. Man, I hate to lose even $20, man. Let alone
Don't.
10.
Don't.
Oh man.
I'm blinking at 10 grand. 10 grand matrix meltdown. Don't.
Yeah. I think he might not do that ever again.
Oh man. Oh man. NEOFIMO Solves the Matrix, people. Okay, man. Let me go ahead. Hey, put on your avatar. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna do a relook of the 8th. I'm gonna do a play-by-play call again of the 8th round on. And at the 7th. You know,
you about to show it again?
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm watching it right now. And I've just been focusing on the only rounds that was up in the air or had the best action, which is 8 through 12. Because 1 through 7 was a washout.
Oh yeah, he didn't get nothing off. I don't even think he threw more than about maybe 15 punches in that fight, or landed 15 at least.
Yeah, well, yeah, I need to look at the punch count, but I know for fact that he up to after round 5, he just had just over 40 punches thrown. At the end of round 5, he only threw 42 punches. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how Ward gave him the second round because he didn't even throw a punch in the second round.
That's what I'm saying. I do not understand what Andre Ward was seeing.
I'm like, I don't know what fight he was watching at all. I don't think he was watching the fight at all. I think they're trying to, squeeze one over and trying to give it to Lumo.
That's very much a possibility.
Because, I mean, you got to think about it now. I'm like right around near the 12, round 10, 10 seconds left. All of a sudden, they're about to stop the fight for a cut. And I'm like, it looked like Tio was about to, work him and probably even finish him off a little bit. And they stopped the momentum of the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, man. Like, these dudes bugging. I'm like, 10 seconds, man. You let that ride out, man.
Very much. Very much. There was no need in stopping that.
Yeah, they tried to bail him out, man. Just like Wilder did, man. They tried to bail him out, too. Only difference is, man, he was on that ass. That's
he was on. Man, I mean, again, respect and shout out to Lomachenko for being a true warrior.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I give him that, man. I mean, for him to take a shot and being undisputed, man, that's what boxing's all about, man. You want more fighters to do that. I mean, whether win or lose, you know what I'm saying? At least he, went out there and, took the challenge on. Because if he would have avoided Tio Lopez, then he would have definitely been in that category of just like straight ducking.
Yeah.
You can't duck all these people for life. You know what I'm saying? If you at least go in there and step in there and fight them, I respect you more going in there and fighting them than ducking them. Because for a minute, I was like, man, I don't know about Luma, man. If he's ducking guys like Pacquiao and Haney, I'm like, how am I gonna respect you if you're gonna duck Tio, who calling you out on the same card on the same network?
Oh, look at Toby Bartlett. Toby Bartlett, you're a fool. Toby Bartlett, you're a fool. Oh man, what's up, my people? This is No Bucks the Adult, and I want to do this video on the dangers of gambling. Don't.
Yo, Toby, come on, man.
Pissing myself. Don't. I man, look.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, y'all heard showbiz, man.
Don't. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How long you gonna be on, man?
I'm going to probably end this one in 18 minutes, right? I'm in this one an hour on the dot. I'm gonna do another one probably about 8:30. I'm doing 3 of these shits. Don't.
All right. Well, I'll be back on. Sure, I gotta do a little shopping right quick.
Go ahead, my brother. All right.
All right, man.
I'll
Peace, one love, man.
Don't. I man, look. What's up, my people? This is No Bucks the Adult, and I want to do this video on the dangers of gambling. Don't. Don't. I wonder how many people he influenced to bet after he bet at 10 grand. Okay, now with the last 15 or so minutes, I'm going to do my own another play-by-play of live commentary of the 8th round on to the end of also I'd like to know your guys' your opinion on where this rank. Was it the fight of the year or no? Or do Zepeda and Barancha still has that title for the year? What do you guys think of Ryan Garcia calling out Teofimo? Well, I see them two fighting soon. And I think it's going to be at about, honestly, the 140-pound range. Ryan Garcia going to have to go ahead and follow Teofimo up to 140. And that should be a big fight. I said this on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. They thought I was crazy. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, my man D. Jefferson. Great show, y'all. Go ahead. Check over to Speak Your Mind Sports Talk and subscribe. D. Jefferson told me that ain't happening. No. What's this tomfoolery? Yeah, okay. Okay. But I remember Teofimo Lopez already saying he's going to fight Ryan Garcia. So, again, you guys can listen to the other channels all you want. Okay? I'm being 100% honest and real. There's only about 5 or 6, 7 channels out there you should listen to when it comes to your boxing. Okay? And I am for damn sure one of them. MBBC. Okay? It's the channels you should listen to. And other channels like Bruce Vane, Counterpunch Boxing News, Kurt DeDon. Okay? DT3 the Boom Man. Two Hands. Andrew Tucker. Jay Beasy. These are channels you should watch. Now, I got the best prediction record. But those are my brothers, and they got great channels. Support them. Thank you, Troy Graham. Come join the panel, baby. And again, we starting up in the starting in 8th round right now. The truth of the matter is, the most dominant round that Lomachenko had, and I wouldn't even call them dominant, but the best rounds he had was round 8 and round 11. That was it. Those are rounds where you definitely can give them. Those are the 2 rounds I definitely gave Lomachenko. Round that was, and there weren't rounds where he dominated Lopez, and Lopez then wasn't throwing no punches anymore. Okay? Dope! No Bucks the adult on Suicide Watch. It's 10 G's, baby. No Bucks the adult. Oh, man. I'll see this. He influenced me to bet on the website that day, but I went for Lopez. I'll see this. You are a very, very smart man. You are looking really, really, really pretty right now, brother. All right? You are looking really, really pretty in the pockets. I'm sure the pockets is looking pretty. You know what I'm saying? Good for you, brother. Good for you. You know what I'm saying? But man, the takeover. Now, 8th round. Ooh, Teofimo. Great. Let me get back and do what I'm supposed to do. If you like and want to join the panel later on, here's the link. I am going to be doing the play-by-play right now. Everyone, keep up the funny comments so I can post them up on the live. This is a fun boxing channel. Logical boxing talk. All right. Lomachenko starting of the 8th round, which was the first round he gave Lopez a good headbutt. Let me put that in there. Well, what's the second time? The second headbutt from Lomachenko was in the 8th. A nice hard one. Up to the 8th round, Lomachenko only landed 11 punches off 30 thrown punches. 30 thrown punches, 11 landed. Do you hear me? With Teofimo, landing 38, but throwing 106 punches. Teofimo had tripled Chinko in the amount of thrown punches. And Lomachenko got desperate and came with a nasty headbutt just now at the 225 mark in the 8th round. That's what you see Lomachenko give him a nasty headbutt. Coming in with the head first. Why? Because he was desperate. I don't remember any previous fights where Lomachenko had an issue with headbutting. I don't recall Lomachenko giving any headbutts in previous fights. But he did, starting with that 7th round up to the 12th. You know why? He was desperate. Particularly the 8th. Because it was a whitewash. He was already down 7-0. That means he would have to win. He could win all the last 5 rounds and still lose. Do you understand that? Teofimo did exactly what Mayweather said you needed to do to win. To win a fight, you got to win 7 out of 12 rounds. You remember hearing Mayweather constantly say that? All right, yeah. 8:30, bro. 8:30. Teofimo almost stopped him in the 12th. Julio. He almost stopped him. But Lomachenko started definitely landing in the 8th round. Good combinations. But as I'm seeing right here, Teofimo is still right there. Mind you, the first 7 rounds, Lomachenko was fighting backwards. Teofimo kept going forward. And what we saw, starting from round 8 through 12, Teofimo let Lomachenko into the fight. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Teofimo let Lomachenko back into the fight. How? When he stopped going forward. When he stopped moving forward and stayed in one spot, and he started being pushed on his back foot, that gave Lomachenko the openings for the way his offense is designed. Listen to me, people. You listen to the best sports talk, boxing talk in the fucking game right now. Yes, this little old champ with just 3,300 followers. The track record is there. I ain't gonna toot my own horn no more. Well, maybe I am, but nah, I'm just having fun. But I'm really just doing this much right now because everybody said I was crazy when I made the video, Lomachenko exposed, no back foot. Everybody thought I was crazy. The Loma fans came to the site and called me every name in the book. They said certain people shouldn't make videos about boxing. And what did you see through round 1 through 7? When Teofimo constantly pushed him back, he had no offense. That's why he only threw 40 damn punches through 7 rounds. You know why? Because he could not fight off his back foot. Period. That's all the proof right there. He couldn't fight off the back foot. Plain and simple. This fight then woke me up. Started the 9th round. They had to sit in the ring. Teofimo hitting the jab, pushing Lomo back. When he stopped putting the jab out there and stepping forward, that opened it up for Lomachenko to get off. And mind you, when he got off, Lomachenko was pinpoint. Perfect. That CBT machine definitely helps Lomachenko with his accuracy. The tennis ball wrapped on the forehead to the band definitely helps Lomachenko with his accuracy because he's one of the most accurate punchers in the sport today, perhaps all time. And who I'm talking about? Vasily Lomachenko. Even though he lost, don't get it twisted. He's still a great fighter. He's still a future Hall of Famer, y'all. Don't get it twisted. But Lomachenko did great combinations and did well in the 9th round. But Lopez kept responding. And whenever he started going back front foot dominant, like right now, pushing Lomo back in the 9th where he just landed a great jab and 3 great right hands, guess what? He took all the momentum back away from Lomachenko in the 9th round. So Lomachenko had great spots in the 9th round, but he did not dominate the entire round, which is what I'm seeing right here with the rewatch. So with even the good spots that Lomachenko had, Lopez had great spots too. And this became the 9th round. Last night, it looked so close because you know what? We were so shocked by the inactivity of Lomachenko from the first 7 rounds. So when he finally stepped it up in the 8th and 9th and started landing punches, it seemed like he landed more punches than he actually did. That's exactly what happened to us. But let me mind you, I watched this fight again twice earlier today. And I'm like, but damn. Now that I see it, Lomachenko, yeah, he landed some good spots and combinations in the rounds, but Teofimo did too. And Teofimo, perhaps he closed it round 9 stronger than Lomachenko did. So that was a swing round, and you could have easily gave that round to Teofimo. Although Lomachenko did have good moments and land some good combinations and spots. The end of the 10th round, we now moving into the end of the 9th round, pardon me, and now we're moving into the 10th. I love this format now. Oh, I'm going to get good and good at this. Like Andre Ward said, the punches didn't land flush, but they certainly got Lomo's attention. I'll see it as Fuentes, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Man, he knows his sports is on suicide watch. He is? I gotta put, hey, shit, I gotta do a screensaver of him. I gotta get a picture of him on suicide watch too. Do I gotta do that? I'll see that as Fuentes. Thank you for the $5 super chat, bro. I appreciate you, champ. And where you from? And if you like to, feel free to come on the panel. I'll see that. Hit the link. Join the panel. This is a fan-friendly boxing channel, people. This is a fan-friendly boxing channel. Feel free to hit the link and join. Okay? Feel free to hit the link to join. Any and everybody. All boxing fans. I don't give a damn if you a football fan. I don't care if you're MMA. You want to get up here and talk? Let's talk it, baby. The 10th round. Lomachenko, again, desperate. He has to know that he's behind. He has to know. And he admitted that in the post-fight interview, ringside interview. He didn't do much in the early rounds. But you understand one thing in these fights. Inside the fight, in the midst of battle, sometimes it can seem forever, especially if you're hurt. But sometimes when you're inactive, those rounds can fly out of there. I mean, they can fly by like, whoa. And next thing you know, your boy Lomachenko was down so much in his corner, and you gotta And I got to be fair. I got to be fair. Peace from New York, champ. Wait, it's Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Manhattan. Represent. Washington, D.C. is where I'm at, baby. Washington, D.C., Dodge City, the nation's cap. The D.C. metropolis. Peace to New York. And you see right here in the 10th, Lomachenko is getting some pity pats, but nothing significant. Ooh, nice right. And Lomachenko backs him up. Tio backs him up with the jab, right, left, right. But Lomachenko had to press the action and kept coming. The 10th round, Lomo didn't have many spots. He had a couple. But this again was a swing round. It could go, but it could easily swing for Lopez. So Juli Lederman had the best scorecard. Oh man, and Lopez finished the round again strong. That's what I noticed in this fight. The Lopez finished the rounds the strongest. He pulled an Oscar De La Hoya on him. D. Jeff say he's going to do a "You Idiot" video on HKHS. Who is that? Who is HKHS? Oh, he knows his sports. Oh. That's funny. He need to do a "You Idiot" on who? I know who he needs to do a "You Idiot" on. Don't. And the body shot that Teofimo Lopez gave Lomachenko at the end of that 10th round that almost folded him. Some people can say that the referee saved Loma because that was right on the belt line, right on the Loma. That was not low. That was not low. Nope. It wasn't low at all. He got to do a "You Idiots" right there. Dope. That man need right there. Dope. My man lost 10 grand on the bet. God damn. What in the world? Let's put it back on the man of the hour. So, again, swing round. But Lopez finished it the strongest, and that was round 10. Right now, and the whole time in Lomachenko's corner right now is panic. You hear them all talking loud. In Lopez's corner, they're all quiet, calm, relaxed. Watch the fight again. And your boy, Andre's scorecard, he gave Lomachenko the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. What the schmuck was Andre Ward's scorecard saying? What in the hell did Andre Ward see? We have to question Andre Ward's scorecard. We got to question Andre Ward's scorecard. What did Andre Ward see that we all didn't see? Now, here come Lomachenko coming forward, putting a lot of pressure on round 11 at the beginning. He had two great combinations beginning in the first minute of round 11. Lopez started to get dig in. Lopez pushes him back. Lomachenko, great jab. But Lomachenko is tired too. Lomachenko, boom. Ooh, Teofimo, great right. Teofimo, good left to the body. Teofimo give a good uppercut with the right. But Lomachenko has to press. Why? Because he's desperate. So he fought back and took those points back that Lomo got in the first minute. Lomachenko's pressing, jab. Lomachenko gave a good combination. 1, 2, 3 on Lopez. Nice straight left on Lomachenko. Nice left to the body by Lomachenko. But now that's when Lopez backwards to get the rope. Lopez comes off. Lopez is smiling at him like, yeah. Lomachenko's tired. And this is what Teofimo says he saw in Lomachenko's eyes, Lomachenko give up. Yeah, he's not throwing enough. Lomachenko throw a little jab in the right. Teofimo comes back with a jab in the straight right. Lomachenko, of course, we all know, southpaw. Lomachenko, body shot. But Lomachenko is tired. He can't press like he wants. He come in with a good straight left by Lomachenko. But right returned by Lopez. Oh, nice body shot by Lomachenko. Folds him. Body shot by Lopez on Lomachenko. Stops him. Another left body shot by Lopez on Lomachenko. Lomachenko has stopped. And now he realized that Lomachenko was hurt. He just moving forward. Now, Lopez moving forward. Throwing the right. Pushes Lomachenko back to the ropes. Body blow again by Lopez. Stops him in his tracks. Lopez pushes Lomachenko back in the corner. The end, the bell for round 10. Oh, I'm sorry, was that round 11? I think that was round 11. He finished them off. You in, Troy Graham?
Yes, sir. Big up yourself, my man. I'm here. Good.
Man.
Keep on with the commentary.
Huh?
Keep on with the commentary, man. Don't stop. Keep on.
I'm not. Bro, as y'all see, Lomachenko had great spots in the 11th round. But what did Teofimo do that he did in every round? He finished it strong and gave Lomachenko something else to think about as he went back into his corner. And he finished that round with hellacious body blows that stopped and hurt Lomachenko in that round of round 11.
Yeah,
he folded Lomachenko at the end of that, at the last 45 seconds of that 11th round with them body shots. Stopped him in his tracks, bro. Started round 12. And this was the most dominant round by Teofimo Lopez. The 12th round. Nice right by Teofimo. Lomachenko's desperate coming forward. They in the clink. Lomachenko comes with the next straight left. Lopez returns it with a right. Lomachenko's back. Lopez back up against the rope, becomes a firing right hand out of the corner. Two body blows on Lomachenko, backs him up. Lopez, left. Lopez, looping right. Lomachenko come back with a straight left. Lopez, left uppercut. Lopez, right uppercut. Pushes Lomachenko back. He's finishing strong like a champion. Lomachenko straight left. Another right uppercut by Lopez. A straight overhand by Lopez. Pushes Lomachenko back. Lomachenko comes with a straight left. Oh my God. Sidestep. 2-3 punch combination by Lomachenko. Lopez gives a body shot to Loma that folds him again. That body blow was killing Loma. Looping right by Lopez. Looping left by Lopez. They giving it all. Lopez dominates the freaking right. The 12th round. Finishes strong. Nice left by Lomachenko. Another body shot by Lopez that stops him. Lomachenko gives right left. Another right left. They in the clink. Body shot by Lopez. Makes Lomachenko back up. He killed him with those body blows. Killed him. Jabbing by Lopez. Lomachenko comes in but is tired. He's giving up. Lomachenko came in with the right left. Because that, oh my God, nice uppercut by Lopez. Bobbles, buckles, snaps Lomachenko's head back. Then the left and the right hook by Lopez. Lomachenko is going back and he is surviving. Listen to him. Listen to it, people. Lopez is killing him. He's killing him. I'm stopping it right there. Now, Lomachenko gives the headbutt that gives Teofimo his cut. Referee stops the fight. There's only 10 seconds left. But this is 10 seconds where Lomachenko was hurt severely from a body blow. And your boy Lopez is trying to finish it up. Lomachenko comes with a headbutt, boom, and a cut. And that might have been an accidental headbutt. I don't think Lomachenko did that on purpose, to be quite real with you. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. Loma wasn't liking those body shots. He didn't like none of them, bro. It was killing him. Was killing him, bro.
I tell you what he was doing on purpose.
Huh?
He was punching him. I'm sure you saw Loma. He had his back to the referee, which blocked the referee's vision. He was punching and holding. Lomachenko was. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, Lopez was doing some holding too. Lopez, when he got tight, Lopez held him. And his father gave him the best advice, though, was push him away from you.
He held him, but he wasn't punching him while he was holding him.
Who, Lopez?
Right.
Yeah, Lopez wasn't punching while he was holding. But Lomachenko was punching while Lopez was holding him. Yes, I saw that too a couple of times.
He was. That's an old school tactic right there to frustrate you.
No doubt.
Hurt him. He's not frustrated.
Yep. Because he was frustrated. But he did that because he was frustrated. He was desperate to that point.
Yeah, it was a very good fight. I wouldn't say it was fight of the year. It wasn't enough action, but it was a very good fight.
No, it wasn't, because Lomachenko was on that back foot for first 7 rounds. So it couldn't have been. He didn't bring no fight. The boy kept coming forward, and he only started coming forward once he was so far behind, and he had to do something. And that's suffered his most damage. Lomachenko realized he was going to have to take some punch to get some punches. But Andre Ward's scorecard had the fight a draw. I had a draw. You had it what?
I had a draw.
Oh, you crazy. You crazy.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
You crazy.
I'll tell you why.
You're crazy. You can't justify
only on Sunday.
You my man, you can't justify that, man. What was you saying? Was you drinking?
I'm trying to, yeah, man. I was drinking some, non-alcoholic tea. But yeah.
No way in hell, bro. No way in hell. Go ahead.
I would justify to you, right?
Ain't no justification.
Okay,
it's no justification, but speak your piece. I'm gonna stop cutting you off.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Trump. But
right.
So what he was doing, Teofimo, he was after a while, every time Lomachenko was punching, he stopped punching. Then he got away from his game plan. He wasn't jabbing, was going to the body. He was reacting.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with when Lomachenko didn't win no round until the 8th, any rounds until starting between the 8th or 12th. He was a complete washout 1 through 7. So how can you have it a freaking draw? How can you have it a draw when Lopez won clearly the first 7 rounds running away? What were you looking at, Troy?
He had his moments. He had his moments in the 7th. We talk about Lomachenko. He had his spots in the 7th, and then
he hardly have no moments. It was.
I said spots. He had his spots in the 7th.
No, he probably had one in the 7th. He was probably in one spot in the 7th. That's it. But he was going backwards the entire time. So what was you seeing?
He was picking and choosing his time when he was punching, and when he did punch, he was landing more than one punch, and that seemed to confuse Teofimo for a while. I don't think he was hurt.
Bro, he did not.
Yeah.
Bro, up to the 7th round, he's only thrown 50 punches. What in the world was you saying? He only threw 50 punches up to the 7th round. 50 punches.
Okay, but
those were punches that all the punches didn't land, bro. He only landed like 26%. So use that math. You better rewatch it.
No, but you have.
Did you rewatch the fight?
No.
Okay.
Not yet, but you asked me.
Okay, that's what you got to do. Because you know what? When I watched the fight last night, yeah, I thought that round 8 through 12 was closer than they actually was. I rewatched the fight again twice today. And then you actually see that Lomachenko, he had his spots in those rounds. But Lopez has his spots too. And he still finished all those rounds out the strongest.
Here's what I was.
Rewatch the fight.
Here's my opinion. No, you asked me for my opinion, so I'm gonna give you my opinion, and then we gonna go from there.
True indeed, but you got to rewatch the fight again. I think we were so hyped last night that it was moving too fast. Rewatching again.
Certainly will, but I'm trying to tell you why I had it a draw or like a split decision. All right.
Okay.
Basically, neither man was really dominant in the fight. It was no knockdown. Nobody wobbled. Nobody was forced or like driven back.
But
none of those three things happened.
Let me just say one thing. He was dominant. Lopez dominated the first 7 rounds. Why? Because he was the ring general the entire time.
He won those first 7 rounds. I didn't see any dominant. He definitely won them. He won them.
Was he the ring general? Who was the ring general?
Right.
Lopez or Lomachenko?
First 6 rounds easy. It was Teofimo. 7th, he let him slip in a couple of punches. 8, Lomachenko started slipping some more punches. 9, he picked it up a little bit more, and then Teofimo said, he picked it up a little bit more in the 10th. In the 11th, it kind of went back and forth. In the 12th, Teofimo brought the dog out in him. He said,
Lomachenko's best rounds was round 8 and round 11. That's it. Rounds 8 and 11.
Okay.
Rounds 9, rounds 9, 10, round 9 and 10, you could easily give to Lopez. Easily. You could have easily gave those rounds to Lopez too, without a doubt. But rounds 8 and 11, without a doubt, I can go ahead and give those to Lomachenko. That's the only ones. After that, no.
Right. But we're not asking. You didn't ask yourself for your opinion. You asked me for my opinion, right?
Go ahead, man. My brother, go ahead. Shit, dude.
Okay, so now, but that's what I was seeing, because honestly, I know the fight game and how it goes sometimes, and because nobody was really knocked down, hurt, or wobbled, I figured they would either try to make it a draw, or they'd probably give it to him by split decision. Him being Lomachenko, and I was hoping that Teofimo won, because boxing needed him to win, because boxing needs right at this moment, man, boxing needs a B12 shot. That's what he did. He brought some new flavor to it. He's only 23. He's exciting. He's Latino, and he speaks English and Spanish. He's very easy to market, very easy to watch. He's fan friendly, and there's nobody saying, "Look, we can't cross the street." He got Tank. I don't know if that fight will happen. He got Haney. He got Shakur. He got Mikey Garcia probably, and I'm leaving so. And Ryan Garcia called him out. So he has all these options, which will last for about 1 or 2 years right there, rematches and so forth. It'd be beautiful. Now, I have a question for you. The pros and cons. Should he stay there and give Lomo a rematch, or should he go up to 140 where he belongs and start taking care of business with the fighters that I mentioned?
I think if it was a rematch, why? No. Nope. Like he said, why? He's been killing them. His father he said they've been killing themselves to get to 135. He's moving up. So let him go ahead up to 140. But if they come to him with that Skrilla, because it seemed like at the end of the post press conference for him, my man had a statement to make. He's like, he wants his respect. He wants his respect. So they're gonna have to pay him that Skrilla to get that rematch. He's the A side now.
I tell you what, we agree. We definitely agree because
he's the A side now. They're gonna have to give him that Skrilla.
We definitely agree, and I think if I am Mikey Garcia's people, I'm up in his business right now. I'm up in his business, even though he might think that he's all right at 147. He is a tadpole, swimming amongst sharks at 147. If he fights Teofimo here, he could reestablish himself. If, big if, right?
Right. Here's the question. After you finish what you're saying, then look at the banner. Where would you place Teofimo Lopez on the pound for pound list? After you finish what you're saying, then give me an answer where you place Teofimo now on the pound for pound list.
Nowhere yet.
Huh?
Nowhere yet. Nowhere yet. Nowhere yet. You only get to me because I'm a firm guy when it comes to things like that. You have to show me some more consistency, and then I could say, okay, he's here, he's there. But right now, he beat Lomachenko. Okay, well, you gotta show me some more consistency.
He beat two.
I'll give you a perfect example.
Everybody, and let me make a correction to everybody. Everybody's saying he hasn't had a title defense yet. That's bullshit. Last night was a title defense for Teofimo Lopez. A lot of people are overlooking that. He was the IBF lightweight champion. All the belts was up. So he was defending his belt along with Lomachenko defending his belts. So Teofimo does have already one title defense match, and that was an undisputed match that we saw last night. So this is number one, people. He's already 1-0 in title defenses.
All right, now let me tell you why I made that comment about not yet. Who's the boy that used to play for the Giants? Who's the boy that used to play for the Giants that made an exciting catch with one hand falling down? And he played for the Browns now. Who's that wide receiver that I can't remember?
I don't know right now. Right? I don't know.
I don't know either, but everybody was anointing him the next Jerry Rice and this or that. No, you have to be consistent. That's what makes you great. This is a very great win on his resume. Such a young guy, and early in his career. I'm pretty sure he made history last night. Now, if he goes up to 140 and beats a guy like Mikey or whoever wants to step in there with him, like say, if Haney should not be fighting Gambo at all. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But if he gets Mikey to fight and then he washes Mikey at 140, okay, guess what? Boom. Now you could say he beat two very tough, skilled guys, right? And
that's
he stays
right.
on that path. Since Ryan called him out, say, okay.
Yo.
Come on up.
Let me pause you for 1 second. Let me pause you for 1 second. We letting in a special guest to the podcast. The man, the one and only, Kurt the Don, Counterpunch Boxing News. What's up, my people? You know what?
That's the wrong guy.
Hey. Counterpunch. Did you see the joint?
What's that?
Don't. Don't.
Hey, that shit happens. It happens. That's why I do not gamble.
10 grand Matrix meltdown.
Hey, Blue, check this out. You know the last time I gambled on a professional fight?
When was it, brother? Hold up. I'm about to put you back on so people can see your name and your face. Please subscribe to Counterpunch Boxing News. Kurt DeVille. Oh, what happened? Coming back.
Kurt, I got a question for you once you're done talking to Mark.
Hey, you got Troy Graham on the panel. We got Kurt DeVille. Counterpunch Boxing News. if you don't know who he is, please go to the channel, subscribe. And he is, in my opinion, without a doubt, one of the top 5 best YouTube boxing channels in the world. In the world. I love the brother dearly from the heart. I respect him. And I'm just giving a shout out. One thing I learned from Kurt, and I've already told him this in person, is his consistency that I admire the most. And he inspires me and has motivated me to be more consistent with my shit. Even though I was super in the beginning, I had my meltdown. Kurt has helped me step back on the motherfucking game. And salute to you, bro. And welcome to the panel, man. I had to give you a proper, intro. Because it's all love.
Appreciate it, man.
I've been doing this forever. What's up, baby? Speak your shit.
Well, Loma. What are we talking about? Loma or gambling? Gambling? I don't gamble no more. That's why I don't. Because this is boxing. You don't know what the fuck you ever gonna get when you gamble. That's why it's gambling. So no, man, that shit, I know it had to hurt at some type of capacity. But yeah, that shit's cold-blooded. 10 grand, god damn. And if you really think about it, you're not gonna make that much money because he was the fucking favorite. Now, had it been Lopez, yo, you would have fucking killed him. You'd have paid his fucking house off or something with that bet.
10 grand? How much you would have got back? About 150?
Oh, well, was it plus 350? I think it was. I don't gamble, so you guys know more than me if you gamble.
No,
I don't fucking gamble.
I don't gamble.
I don't know.
We both are the same. I don't gamble much.
I don't gamble at all. I don't gamble at all.
Well, I don't know. I know it was pretty fucking much, though. You were going to get some money. You wouldn't get... See, if he would have bet and won on Loma, he'd probably much be making like $300 off of the bet of 10,000 or something like that, because it's a negative, because Loma was the favorite.
Right.
But see, that was more of, and that's the fucked up thing about gambling, because that wasn't a aggressive bet. The aggressive bet would have been 10,000 on Lopez, because he was that uncharted water. He was that guy that nobody really knew what he was going to do. So that's the thing. Now, had he had been courageous and said, fuck it, I'm putting it on Lopez. All right, man, look. But I think, yeah, that's fucked up, man. I love the dude. I hate it. Look, if he don't feel it, I feel it for him. That's 10 grand. If I looked at my banking account and seen 10 grand missing, I'd be fucking pretty upset.
Well, read the ticker below that I put down. It was from his YouTube. It was from his YouTube savings account. Okay, so he said he was betting all of the 10 grand that he made back on YouTube. In all fairness, so he didn't lose nothing in his personal. That was, I guess, what he made on YouTube. He bet it, but still, I know.
Okay. Well, yeah, but shit, it's still money he made.
Yes.
Forfeited. Shit, I don't give a fuck what it comes from. It's money. It's but I mean, in hindsight, though, if you looked at, he has like classic record-breaking live chats. So if shit, he lost 10 grand, but shit, he might have made 1,200, 1,300 yesterday. And then that's probably all super chats alone, because she had some big freaking drops in there. Because I watched his live stream this morning when I woke up, because I had my own going. So I was like, well, shit, okay, well, let me watch his. And and then because I know he gambled 10,000, so I wanted to see his reaction.
He did a whole video. That's why I'm messing with him, because he did a video showing everybody and bragging about him gambling the 10K. So that's why I got to give him some slack. Like I said earlier in the live cast, people, I love Showbiz. Great channel. I'm just, hassling the brother a little bit, because it's a good topic of discussion. And so
10 grand, bro.
And I watched the cast today, right? And I just noticed his energy was totally different.
Shit. I mean, wouldn't you? That
was earlier today. That was yours earlier today.
Shit, mine would be too.
His energy
$10,000.
Man, 10K, bro. Oh my God.
I bet $500 that Trinidad would beat Oscar De La Hoya back in September 18th, 1999. That's the last time I ever gambled. And you should saw that. If you saw that fight,
You thought you probably won it.
you fuck. I thought I lost it. What are you talking about?
The one
Trinidad fought De La Hoya.
De La Hoya was De La Hoya was coasting in the early fight, and then he like gave it up.
De La
Like
Hoya coasted at the end of the fucking fight.
That's what I meant. At the end, he coasted. He gave it away.
Well, I'm sorry. At the beginning of the fight, he was doing that. Look, he took 9, 10, 11, 12 off because he thought it was in the bag, and pretty much he should have had it. My ass was like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs because my ass was nervous. Because I was sitting at that bitch.
Troy, what's your recap of that fight, Troy?
De La Hoya won that fight. I don't care what no question. De La Hoya, he gave him a boxing lesson.
He gave him a boxing lesson.
Won it, but Kirk, I got a question for you.
What's up, bro?
What do you study, man, as far as martial arts? What do you study? I know that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but you study martial arts, right?
Yeah, I study martial arts. I study goatee.
Oh shit!
Right? How did I know that?
Is that Dragon Ball Z technique or some shit?
I don't know about Dragon Ball, but the shit originated in Detroit in Florida. But it's 5 styles. Yeah,
I was just trying to say goatee and went off of Goku. I was just trying to make.
I know, right? Goatee. Yeah. Nah. It's maybe shit. You know, maybe them cats they practice that shit up in the galactic world of ass kicking them. But
no. When I started the show, because you got that demeanor, and I grew up around martial art. My father's a martial artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I study, Aikido.
Okay. So, did you say Hapkido?
A-I-K.
Oh, Aikido. Cool. I got you.
Yeah. So that's how I knew. I knew.
Where did you score the fight, Kurt? Counter punch.
I think. See, this is what fucks it up. I think it was a closer fight than the scorecards, and that's what fucks everything up.
Did you watch it again today? Did you rewatch it?
Yeah, I rewatched it today. Okay. Loma.
Further after the rewind.
Here's my thing. Loma didn't do enough. He didn't do enough in the first 6 rounds. Probably round 6. He probably started. I mean, he would throw a left there, and he was accurate when he would land. He was. But the work rate in those rounds belonged to Teofimo. Now, this is what I question. First of all, the CompuBox. Second of all, which is a big fucking second of all, who's scoring this fight? You know what I mean? Like Juli Lederman, like where would you I don't see how they could have got those scorecards. And I think what it is, I think it's some bullshit. I think because that was the case, Lomachenko. See, here's the thing. Lomachenko was the A side. He got the money. He didn't take a pay cut. He got everything that was coming to him. But Lopez took the sacrifice to fight him. Now, the rematch needs to be done, and I think he needs to get that Andy Ruiz Part 2 type of money to fight Loma. I think he needs to get full respect. I think that should be his dancing partner for a while. And I'm going to say this for a reason. Those other fucking guys are not going to fight Lopez. You think Tank Davis is going to fight Lopez? No. Maybe Devin Haney. That should be the fight that should be it. Look, if he does, I want him to prove me wrong. I'm like Deontay. I want him to shut me up. That's what I want.
Lopez last night said that those guys going to have to put in their work to come and fight me. I took the route that none of them wanted to take. And me or you are, which is going to make this live good, because I was going to say, fuck it, and start a new one at 8:30. We're going to roll this sucker on all the way to whatever. I had it closer last night. When I rewatched it today, twice. The only definitive rounds I gave to Lomachenko, and like I said earlier, was 8 and 11. He had good spots. He had some spots in round 10, 9, and 10. Lopez completely dominated the 12. Lomachenko had good spots in 9 and 10. Okay, but Lopez also had good spots in 9 and 10. And Lopez finished both of those rounds stronger than Lomachenko.
You know what you call those rounds, though?
Swing
rounds, exactly.
Of course. And so the thing is, they could have swung any way, but you can't. He didn't dominate those rounds. So if they swing rounds, I can see where those scorecards came from. Because once I looked at it again today, I was like, well, he only really dominated. He really won. I gave him outright 2 rounds. So that means because 1 through 7 was a wash to me. Because he only threw 50 punches up to the 7th round.
Right.
50 after it was over. We start in the 8th round now. So Lopez already has 7 in the bag. So your boy only got 5 rounds now to win on the scorecards. Going off of what your boy Mayweather says, you need to definitely win 7 rounds. Mayweather says you got to definitely win 7 rounds. You in the bag. So the definite rounds he won was 1 through 7 and 12. That's 8 to 4.
Convincingly though.
He did, because he was the ring general.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
And Lomachenko
Okay, so what do you say to people that thought it was a draw?
You were delusional.
We just had that discussion.
I might love you.
So listen.
Troy had it a draw. So you and Troy.
No, listen. Here's the thing. Fuck what it was now. It was more closer than they said it was. See, when you start fucking with the scorecards, it's already corrupt. You can forget about it. This bubble shit has taken us to Corruptville all the way through. Look at all these fucking.
Why you think this was corrupt?
119 to 109, dude. That's no fucking way. Listen, Lopez won those rounds. Do you know why he won those beginning rounds? Why? Did he beat Loma the fuck up?
Because Loma did nothing. He was the aggressor in the
ring. Exactly. So that was pretty much because he coasted. It isn't because he landed something so spectacular in those rounds that made him that farther ahead. So he was basically one guy fighting the other guy, and the other guy just defending him and keeping the other guy off of him until he decided to fight. The problem was the motherfucker started too late. We all know that. Can we agree on that?
100%.
Okay. Well, the question you ask yourself is,
well, why?
Exactly. But why? Well, get this. You could say, oh, well, maybe it was a body shot that hurt Loma, or maybe it was a punch that Loma didn't like. Loma didn't like the punching power from the pressure that Lomachenko, because even if you block, you think about it, like Winky Wright. Loma reminds me of a little ass Winky Wright. He blocks a lot of punches, but he still absorbs a lot of punches due to punches. You know, so just because you blocking is the last thing you want to do. Last part of defense. Bob, weave, get the fuck out of the way. One of those. That's the first thing you should do. The last thing you should do is block. Oh shit, boop. You know what I mean? Then you block the punch. But he was blocking these punches. So the question you ask yourself, why didn't Loma start earlier? How much data did he have to download in order to get in the fucking fight? So for that reason there, he deserved to lose because he started too late. But
very much
when he started from round 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, then you had 10 and 11. Loma was hitting this dude at will. You seen that? You seen classic in spots. He stole that shit. Stole that shit. But listen, Lopez himself. Go ahead.
No, you got the floor. I say I agree. In spots, he hit him well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
In spots, but in the spots, Lopez responded.
Lopez responded in spots, but with what? With what?
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Look, one or two punches at a time. Yeah, they were power punches.
1, 2.
I get it. That's anything. Go ahead.
I did the video over a month ago. I posted it up again. You know why Loma was inactive? Tio allowed Loma to get into the fight. Why? He stopped going forward. When
he was throwing off his
time,
game plan.
only time Loma could get any offense off is when T.O. went backwards. And I made the video, no back foot. Nobody believed me. Until they said in the joint. He took round 1 through 7 completely because he stayed on the front foot and he pushed Loma backwards, and Loma can't fight going backwards. That's why it was a wash. Now he started fatigue a little bit. He started not going forward a little bit, conserve his energy. That opened up spots for Loma to go in there and start pushing him, and that's where Loma was most effective. But it's when T.O. stopped moving forward and started moving backwards. When he started moving forward again, he took it away from Loma. But then Loma had to be desperate and said, I'm going to have to take one to give some. And that's where it came.
I seen a guy taking one.
Lomachenko's game plan, I believe, was this. Because if you watched it after, which I'm sure that both of y'all did, after the 5th, 6th, and 7th, he was moving a whole lot more, and Teofimo was chasing. But you can't say he was running because he stayed close enough where if Teofimo wanted to go to his body or just simply jabbed, he could have jabbed and caught him. So, you know, what he was having Teofimo do was burn up a lot of energy by wasting it following him around. Because you notice he never cut off the ring. He never cut off the ring once, did he? It's Teofimo we're talking about now. Did you see him cut off the ring?
He didn't do that at all.
No, he did not. That's a real old school tactic where the person says, okay, well, I'm not going to run. I'm going to stay in your line of fire, but I'm going to throw out a shot every now and then to stop you from punching. But I'm going to have you chase me and burn up energy. So by round 7, round 8, round 9, you know, you start hesitating, and that's when I'll start picking my spots. That's the issue me and Myron were just talking about. We start picking spots, and that's what his game plan was. But the thing was, Teofimo punched ridiculously. He didn't factor in his power to the body, and he didn't factor in that he couldn't confuse him, and he didn't factor in that this is not my countryman, Nicholas Waters. He wasn't going to stop. He was not going to stop. He was going to keep coming.
Well, you know, this is what I feel about. Ask yourself this question. There's many factors in this fight that the people are not discussing. How many times did Teofimo grab Loma?
He grabbed him a lot, but none.
But why?
None.
Why?
None.
But why though?
He grabbed him.
I don't. Loma was doing the grabbing.
No, Loma grabbed one time, and that was like in 11th or 12th because I think he got caught with something.
No.
He got hurt. Loma doesn't. If you know anything about Loma doesn't grab.
He did grab.
Loma knows exactly what he wanted to do when he was in the pocket. When he's in the line of fire, he either went for that double jab over the jab of Lopez. He did that. He threw that jab over the right shoulder. Over the left shoulder of Lopez. And he was first a lot of those times. And he started peppering him with that jab. That was pushing him back. So you could say, or you could claim that Lopez said, oh, well, hey, I let him do that. No, Lopez started double jabbing and becoming aggressive and throwing him and catching him and putting that head back. And at that point, he knew he could pop that head back. Then he started throwing the left, then the right. Kind of like a Erislan de Lara in a sense, or a Manny Pacquiao. When they'll hit you with the power hand and then set you up with the jab to stop you. And that's what happened. And when he did that, when he threw those rapid fire combos, Teofimo was there to grab him. Because you remember the time when Lopez went to grab him, then Lomachenko stood straight up to keep him from getting to clinch. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
See, that's what Loma was doing. Loma's game plan was wrong. He should have started at this guy early.
Very much.
He tried that Anthony Joshua, Vladimir Klitschko shit, both from the Ukraine. I'm going to take the younger fighter. Think about it. I'm going to take the young, and it damn near worked. I'm going to take Anthony Joshua into the later rounds.
I don't think it
and
worked.
Fuck him off. Hell no, it didn't work. He let him go.
Damn near.
Yeah, and Joshua hit his ass with a fucking bolo punch and took his fucking head off. But that's what the plan was. Lomachenko came up short because unlike Joshua came at
fucking head off. But that's what the plan was.
Well, what the hell is that?
No.
Okay, but look, that was the plan. So it didn't work because he started too late. He thought that, hey, I'm gonna drag this kid into late rounds. He hasn't been here. And since I know, because that's what his game plan was. I'm gonna drag him in here. I'm gonna throw punches. I'm gonna throw combos, and he was landing. Because look, you can't tell me that Loma couldn't do that shit earlier.
He could have started from the 3rd and 4th round.
He could have. He could have done that.
3rd and 4th
Why didn't he then? Let me ask you that.
You know why he didn't? Because of them body shots and a jab that Teofimo was consistently firing.
There you go.
He only started coming on when he went away from jabbing. To me, he should have been doing the jab to the belly, jab to the head. Fire at his shoulders.
Easy work.
Fire at his, hey.
Turn the volume down. You coming in? Go ahead.
Me?
I'm sorry, Troy. No, not you, Troy.
Okay.
Boxing. Go ahead.
Right. Because if I'm in his corner, this is Teofimo. I'm gonna tell him if you want him to move to the left, you fire that jab to the right and shoot at his belly, and then come back up and make him blink. And then as soon as you make him step over, you touch him, and you get him to move the way you want him to move. But you got to stay focused. You got to stay patient. Teofimo went away from being patient in some of the rounds, and that's when he got caught. But he won, and that's all I wanted.
That's it. Go.
Now, Kurt, what do you think is next for him? What do you think benefits boxing and Teofimo next? Because me and Myron had that discussion. Should he stay there and get a rematch with Loma, or should he? To me, I really feel he should get Mikey Garcia or somebody like that, because that's another skilled veteran. If Mikey wants to come to 140,
no,
why not?
That's not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you why. Politics. Bob Arum is a fucking geezer. He's not. Look, he's already done these. He's already said that. Mikey Garcia had problems with Top Rank. He will not fight a Top Rank fighter ever again as long as Bob Arum's alive. Now, if something happens to Bob, God forbids, that could happen. He's not going to get in there with Mikey Garcia. It's not going to happen. Money talks, but that's the problem. It was the problem with money with Bob Arum, because Bob Arum didn't want to pay the fucking guy. That's why he took him to court for 2 years. And you guys can remember, Mikey Garcia was out of the picture.
He was out he lost like 2 years.
Yeah, he was out of the game for a minute.
Yeah, he was out of that because fucking Bob was smoking weed and shit and shortchanging his ass. So he was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? He probably was fucking saving it for his fucking weed or whatnot. He didn't want to pay him.
Hey,
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Is his term up with Bob Arum? Is it up?
Now, Lomachenko, I think this is his last fight. I'm not sure about Teofimo.
Okay. Because I heard somebody.
I'm not sure about him.
Okay, I got a question for everybody now. I want to hear all your guys' opinion. Where now? Where would you place Teofimo? I'm gonna ask. Troy already gave me his answer. Kurt, easy work. Where would you place Teofimo in a pound for pound list, if you do? Let me say this, and let me say this one thing.
Number 3.
Let me say this one thing. Also, people are saying that he has to defend his belt and everything. That was Teofimo Lopez's first title defense last night. Just because it was overshadowed by it being a unification match. He had the IBF to defend. So that was number 1. He got number 1. So y'all go ahead. What you think?
Who you ask first? Me?
Yeah. Where did Counterpunch go?
I'm right here.
Okay, go ahead.
As far as
you got an avatar, put an avatar so people know who you are, Kurt.
As far as him being pound for pound, I don't want to say he pound for pound because to me Lomachenko wasn't pound for pound number 1, but due to the fact that Usyk is undisputed and still undefeated, I will give him 3rd place for beating a fighter like Lomachenko, in my opinion. That's my opinion on it.
What you
Your-
think, Kurt?
Well, I
Give us
think.
the counterpunch logic.
Oh, okay. Teofimo Lopez. I rank him high. Now, would I rank him above Loma at this point? He beat Loma, so you could argue that he's there. He's supposed to take the place of the guy that he beat. I want to see that ran back because I think of too many decisions.
Me too.
I'm gonna tell you why. Do you guys remember a fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Jose Castillo?
Absolutely.
Okay. What's if Floyd would have lost that by points, what would have been the big deal? What would have been the difference? A decision.
Yeah.
A decision. But what did Floyd do? Floyd ran it back. Teofimo himself said, hey, everybody wants to be like Money Mayweather, but no one wants to be like Pretty Boy. What did Pretty Boy do? Pretty Boy Floyd, what did he do when people thought that it's debate? If you got guys like Andre Ward saying, I thought it was a draw. Terrence Crawford, which is pound for pound the best, thinks it was a draw. Others thought it was a draw. This is a debate. This isn't a robbery. This is a fucking debate. So since it's a fucking debate, it needs to be ran back. And I think if Teofimo says, I'm the new Mayweather, or I'm Mayweather now, I'm the new blood, I'm from the new era, he needs to do some Pretty Boy Floyd shit and take on that old lion again if that old lion is willing. But I think he should get the lion's share of the money. I think he should be respected this time. And I don't think it should be any of that bullshit where he needs to take, he needs to be the A side. I think he should get all the concessions.
Oh, he's the A side now, without a doubt.
So there you go. He's the A side.
Teofimo's A side.
So it shouldn't be no Anthony Joshua. I'm getting 85 million shit against the champion.
No, it
shouldn't be like that. There shouldn't be no shit like that. It should be exactly what it really is. He's the champ. Respect him as a champ.
Oh, yeah,
and I know
he's the A side.
Yeah, he's the A side. He's definitely the champ.
Without a doubt.
But here's the thing. I think he should get what they deserved. What they deserved was equal bargaining between champions. They treated Lopez like shit, man.
Yeah.
You know how close this fight fucking was to be stopped from not happening? Because old Bob, I think you shouldn't be able to. As long as it's happened, and now he's got to take a pay cut. He was saying all that big shit. Remember that? No rematch clause. So look, I can understand if Teofimo don't do a damn thing. I'm with him.
Yeah, I can agree with
it. But it doesn't take away what I said. It doesn't take away what I just said. You know, if he wants to be the new Mayweather, get Loma out of there, be the first to do it. See, here's the thing. Loma made motherfuckers quit before. When Loma gets into a competitive fight, everybody claimed he got his ass whooped. It was a competitive fucking fight. He was in there with somebody that wanted to fight him, that knew how to fight him.
Nakatani.
That was determined.
Nakatani?
No. I'm talking about Lopez here.
With Lomachenko.
With Lomachenko. Think about it. Lomachenko made motherfuckers quit.
Yeah.
Now he looks like, okay, now this is someone that actually gives him a challenge. This is what I want to see.
Let me say something real fast. Everybody in the backstage, not holding you out for nothing. I'm keeping the panel for content creators. It's all love. No, just what I mean. We got Kurt and Easy Work and Troy. Content creators is on the panel today. So I see you, Mr. TY. Shout out, Mr. James Bell. We'll catch you in the next one. But right now I'm having the content creators. It's all love.
That's my uncle named James Bell.
Up here every time, huh?
That's my uncle named James Bell.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, you see a picture of that might be your uncle.
Ain't no telling. He probably watching you too, man.
So, okay. So, but Kurt, you didn't answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
Where you got him on the? Where would you put him on the pound for pound, or would you, if you would?
You know what? He's either number 2 or number 3. Why not?
Oh shit!
Because look, Loma was that. He beat Loma. But see, it doesn't go without talking about that other shit. If the shit was closer, if the scorecards were right, this would have fight that wouldn't be looked at the way it's looked at, and Teofimo wouldn't be praising it like he is now. Sure, he won.
Let me say,
but understand it.
United, that is Kurt's opinion. My opinion, the scorecards were, besides the closest one, the middle one, I would say 117. What was it? 117, 111, or one something. What's the one that said? I thought that
way the fuck off.
I thought that was quite accurate after the second watch. Real talk. I'm not just saying that.
Well,
that's what's up. We have a good debate.
Well, that's the reason why it's a good debate now, ain't it? So you know what I mean? If people think that, hey, some people think Loma won.
I watched it again twice today, and I was like, yo, the rounds 8 through 12, Loma wasn't as rounds 8 through 11. Loma wasn't as dominant as it today watching it as it seemed last night. You know why I felt that way? Let me explain. Because of the inactivity, so much inactivity from round 1 through 7. Okay, and by him being pretty much all giving those rounds to Lopez, when he did step it up and was able to land, and he landed, it was pinpoint. He's one of the most accurate boxers today, and maybe all time. He landed, but there was still gaps in it. And when I watched it today, I was like, yeah, he landed, he had the spots, but Lopez fought him back and had his spots too. So I was like, damn.
I will say this, and I'm sorry to cut you off if I cut you off.
No, I'm good.
I will say this, you know, it was a close fight in my opinion. I felt the rounds that they gave Teofimo Lopez was from his aggressiveness. He didn't really land a lot, and I feel that his 12th round is what made him win that fight. If he would lack that 12th round, then I think it was close enough to a draw, man. It was damn near a draw, but Teofimo came out with that last round, in my opinion. And I was going for Lomachenko, so I'm not being biased. I was going for him. But that late start is what destroyed his whole game plan.
Well, I mean, I think that was his game plan, though. You know, I think that's a Ukrainian thing. They use, like you say, Aikido, right? You studied Aikido. Use someone else's shit against them, right?
No, that was me.
Okay, that was you. So use your strengths against them. Okay, that's what I think that he was trying to do. That's no different from what Usyk did with Tony Bellew back last year. Remember that?
Yeah, but it didn't work with him. I felt Loma just started out. I think his power scared Loma in the early rounds. I think
he did give him a body blow, a couple of body blows, and a left he caught him in the early, like first round, that made him think twice.
Yes, he did. He had him on the ropes with the body shot.
He caught him with a right. When he caught him with that, he gave him a one looping right, and I think it was in the second round. And it knocked Lomachenko off his balance, where his back was facing us, and Lopez said, "Boom!" And you see Lomachenko stumble. He stumbled back towards us and stumbled in the second round, and you heard the announcer say, "Whoa!" You know what I mean? I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the future now. How do you keep all of this going? What's next for him? You know, how do you keep the motivation going? Because you gotta, as fight fans, we all into it now. Because last night wasn't just a fight, but it was an event. It felt that way, didn't it? It was an event, and it kind of lived up to the hype somewhat because everybody liked the fight, right?
Correct.
So you know, how do you?
Go ahead. So
right. So you know, how do you keep all that going now?
I don't know. I do have another question. I'll put it down in the ticker. Is Teofimo Lopez now the face of boxing in America? Is he going to take over from Canelo?
Who?
I wish he would.
Is Teofimo Lopez now the face of boxing in America?
He has to be more consistent. He has to be more. No. He has to be more consistent.
I think he's the media darling right now, and he speaks English and Spanish.
Well, he has everything. Excuse me. He has everything he needs to become the face of boxing, but he has to beat those guys that we named, Myron. Excuse me.
He got to put in a little bit more work, man. He got to put in a little bit more work, I think.
I say he will be, and probably did that last night, but by beating the media darling for the mainstream media.
Oh yes,
of boxing.
Right.
Lomachenko was king to everybody. Number one. Now you have Lopez coming in, who have his upside potential for superstardom is already dwarfed everything Lomachenko has done his last fights. Lomachenko, beautiful in the media, but was never a huge draw yet. I think Lopez is going to be all that Lomachenko was times 10 as far as how much his draw capability.
I think, yeah, he the man right now. Everybody gonna be calling to fight him right now.
Well, I hope so.
And it ain't for the.
At 23 years old, it hasn't even hit his prime. He's so far still before his prime.
You know, let me counterpunch, guys. I don't think people are going to be after Teofimo. I think everybody's going to be after Loma. I think everybody's going to be after Loma. You know, I mean, think about it. Nobody wanted to fight the motherfucker before then. They didn't want to fight no Lomachenko. They didn't want to fight that dude.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Go ahead and get it.
The same energy that people want to like Wilder. Oh, he's exposed. Get him. You know, they're gonna look at Loma like that. Oh, Loma. Oh, you know what? He's small. He's old. He's getting washed up. See, the same reason Floyd didn't want Tank Davis in there with him is the same reason that he can fight him now. I can see Floyd. Yeah, we want to fight with Lomachenko. I think Tank Davis can do a good job. Think about it. If he can fight fucking Gamboa, he's gonna fight Lomachenko. He's just gonna wait later when it's less risky. That old chicken shit. Wait him out. You know, business, promoting style. Wait him out.
Right.
Wait that motherfucker out. Don't do it now. Don't do it when you're 23, Tank. 2 years ago. Remember that, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't want to do it 2 years ago. No. But Teofimo's 23 years old now.
Yes.
Tank's 25. You understand?
And he's
25.
He's leapfrogged all of them by leaps and bounds now.
Yeah. Because he believed in himself. He didn't have bullshit people trying to tell him what to do and who to fight. It was just him and his dad, an old guy that smokes weed named Bob. You know what I'm saying?
Old Bob, man.
Old Bob. Bob was like, you want the fucking fight, you can have it. So he gave it to him.
Yep.
So just like that. I think people are going to fight Loma though. I think that's going to be, you know, because I don't see Tank going for risk, and I don't see Floyd letting them go for risk.
And that's why when I was asked, that's what I never liked about him. Great skilled fighter, but he just became a business. He totally forgot about the boxing aspect. Yeah, he trained and did all of that, but he never brought any excitement to me. So I couldn't tolerate watching him anymore. I couldn't justify it. We talking about Floyd now. But anyway.
I love the sweet song, so I could tolerate it.
Okay. I love the sweet signs too when it has some purpose and passion.
I enjoyed watching.
There's some purpose, huh?
Yeah, when it has some purpose and passion, I'll give you an example. Mike McCullum. That's purpose and passion.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, the superior athlete, which is the businessman or businessman, that makes no fucking sense. Do you understand what I just said, right? Think about it.
Yeah.
If you're a you're a superior athlete. You're the fucking TBE. The TBE, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Cash cow, A-side. Right? If you're that supreme guy that does 400 rocking chair sit-ups, 400 jumping jacks, jump rope, shit, 100 push-ups, all that shit, you do that. You work when nobody else is working and you do all that shit. Then all of a sudden you do all that shit for what? To be a fucking businessman? Come on. You do that shit to prepare yourself to fight the best.
Hey.
Well, at least put on a show. But you know what? Ray Leonard was like that. Ray Leonard was a businessman and a boxer, and I enjoyed watching him because he gave you all that he could give you.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ray Leonard, yeah.
But Ray had his opposition though. He was upset by Duran, and and the wars with Thomas Hearn. So,
you mean the split bouts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he had his work cut out for him. So people didn't look at Sugar Ray like they look at Floyd. So he fought Manny once. He should have fought Manny once in 2009, then again in 2012. He fought that motherfucker again in 2015, like he actually ended up fighting him. That would have been his thing.
Is Floyd dominance now perhaps the hanging over his head?
No, I don't think he was dominant. I just think that he was the only thing that was out there right then. Because you got to remember. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm explaining it to you. Because when Roy was doing his thing, Floyd was there. When Oscar was doing his thing, Floyd was there. Did you hear Floyd's name?
No,
you did not.
Right.
Now, you didn't hear his name.
Great counterpunch.
Great counterpunch.
Right?
You didn't hear.
You didn't hear his name.
But he was an
undercard fighter. He was an undercard fighter.
Let me finish my barbecuing, brother. Let me finish. But that's all right, brother. But he only started to shine after he beat Oscar, and then on top of all that, he never really made any statements in none of his big fights. Did he ever make a statement? Did he ever put his?
Ricky Hatton.
Did he ever go balls to the wall? Or huh?
Ricky Hatton.
Yes.
That was
Ricky Hatton. You see, that's the thing with him. You could pull out one out of many. If you are great, then you have to be consistent, brother. That's the thing we had discussion about.
Was Canelo a statement?
That was absolutely not a statement. That was more or less. That was not a statement because nobody thought that green boy was going to beat him.
Some people did.
All that was, Oscar knew what he was doing when he put Canelo in there. He was telling the world, "This is your new Mexican star, and Floyd is going to bring him out for me." Nobody thought this boy was going to beat him. Where in his career fighting cab drivers and butchers and all that?
People that thought Canelo was going to beat him.
Who?
They're the bigger group. It's called the casuals.
Yeah, again, like I said, nobody. Like I said, nobody.
The casual stuff.
No. You got to change that name to the cash payers, the people who actually pay to watch fights. So we actually need them.
It's so good.
We actually need them.
Well,
but at the same time, to me, and I'm not knocking him. People think I'm knocking him. To be great, you have to be consistent, and you have to make statements that say, "This is why I am leaps and bounds over you."
Absolutely.
Because you can't do this. You can't do this, on a consistent basis. I can. Don't ever question me again. When Ali beat Foreman and he took over, he grabbed the mic and said, "Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet." And then he said, "Attention. Anytime you got to talk boxing, you come to me, right? You come to me." Nobody in that room questioned a damn word he said, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Floyd don't have that type of power, do we? No, we don't.
Between Muhammad Ali and Floyd
Mayweather.
That's a pioneer versus a businessman. Floyd knew where he was to get in, but you got to take your hat off to Floyd, though. I mean, it's not the fact that
I respect him, there, brother. Let me tell you, it's not like I don't respect him because I would be an ass and a fool if I didn't, right?
Okay,
I respect him. Okay.
See, here's the thing about Floyd. Understand, when you were absolutely right. It was so many. It was just more than Roy Jones and De La Hoya. You had so many people that You had Zab, and they were on the same Olympic team. Vargas, all these guys, Corte, Trinidad. You had Gotti. You had guys that, and then you had all the fucking heavyweights. Tyson, Lewis. Floyd was there, man. Floyd was that dude. He fought on the undercard of a fucking David Tua fight. Do you understand what I mean? When David Tua fought Hasim Rahman the first time, Floyd was fighting on the undercard he was fighting Angel Manfredi.
Yes, great fight.
Look,
and that was a great fight.
Very good fight. Floyd was the shit.
saw
He came
spark.
out and you seen him, and he took him out. He made him stop the fight. But the thing is, I don't want Teofimo to become like Floyd ever.
No,
I want him to be. I want him to be better
Nope.
because even if you look at it, we went down memory lane rather. We talked about how he beat De La Hoya. How did he beat De La Hoya? Fucking split decision, bro. Very close fight.
Yeah.
De La Hoya was the A side. He was not the A side. De La Hoya was. Now you have to respect Oscar. Well, not Oscar, but Floyd for being the businessman because he was no longer with Bob. He paid himself out of his contract.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because he demanded from Bob $20 million. Bob didn't want to give it to him. Another cheap ass move of Bob, right? Bob had every fucking body at one point. But anyway, moving on. He got away from him, got with Al Heyman. Al Heyman was like, yo, I can get you that money. He contracted with Oscar, got the fight with Oscar, and he got his $20 million. Now, he fought for a very close decision, but what Floyd did after that was some bullshit. What Floyd did was, Floyd had a year for that contract. Some same Tyson Fury shit like that with Deontay Wilder right now. He waited for that shit to expire. Then he came back to the sport. And in fact, he made damn sure it retired because what he did, he gave people a taste of something, not what they wanted, but something that he could throw at people. Like everybody wanted him to fight Pacquiao. What did he do? He gave us Canelo. Just like everybody wanted, just like the same thing he wanted. Everybody wanted to see De La Hoya and him mix it up again. What did he do? He gave us Ricky Hatton. Okay. So after he beat Ricky Hatton, the motherfucker retired.
He doing the same thing with Tank.
I love him. I love the dude.
He preserved himself.
And he was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not fighting Oscar De La Hoya again. So Oscar said, well, I'm just going to fight the next best person.
You know who he sounds like? You know who he sounds like? Reminds you of doing that? Sugar Ray.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
A big fight, they're retiring. A couple of big fights, retiring. Yes, that was Sugar Ray all day, dude.
He moving.
Okay, a big fight. A big fight, but Ray made statements in those fights, though. Ray would bite down and make some statements. He never made. He doesn't make statements. He just simply goes in and wins. Kind of like when you go to work, you just punch your clock, you do your job, then you punch out. And then you have those guys who put in the extra effort, right?
Yeah.
When does he put in the extra effort to say, I'm gonna show these people why they call me great? Why? Where did he show anybody? Now, mind you, he great skill. I'm not a fool. I can see real well too. But when did he show you?
Floyd was great early before he already became Money Mayweather.
And I'm real tired of hearing that because greatness doesn't stop. If you're great, you're great. You're great. Period.
You're forgetting the
hardball.
We forgetting
hardball on his ass.
Beat down. We forgetting that he beat what he did to Sugar Shane after Sugar Shane almost knocked him out. We're forgetting. I think
we're forgetting that. I ain't forgetting that because I lost $50 on that.
Now Floyd made Bama's corners throw in the tie. Diego Corrales,
right? Early.
I mean, that was a demolishing. Arturo Gotti, threw in the tie. A demolishing.
A guy that was so washed up that they wouldn't clear him to fight Shane Mosley. Right.
He still stepped up to fight him. He was bigger than Floyd.
Come on, man.
It's the blood and guts warrior, dude. We've seen him.
Well, he sold more. He was like the step to Oscar. He was that. After he left Bob, he got the Gotti fight, and Gotti was that guy. He was worth more. Understand something?
Not at that time when he fought Floyd, he wasn't that guy. But yeah, he wasn't. Gotti to boxing, right? No, but Gotti to boxing is what Dominique Wilkins was to basketball back in the day. He was a human highlight reel. A bloody human highlight reel.
And the fights with Mickey Ward turned him into a legend.
But understand, this was after Mickey Ward, his trilogy with Mickey Ward. This was after that. When Floyd got a piece of him, Floyd showed him who the fuck Floyd was. And see, Floyd is a guy.
Wasn't this before that?
No, absolutely not.
Floyd fought Gotti after those fights.
He fought Gotti in 2006, I believe. Those fights. Well, I mean, he fought a guy that was pretty decent. You know, Gotti had been through the ringer by that time. I mean, I don't necessarily call him a shell, but he wasn't the way he used to be. He took a lot of damage, man.
And Zab was in his prime.
Yeah, and he would, but it didn't matter. He wasn't going to beat Floyd. But the thing is, Floyd he didn't care how good he was. He knew he was good. He just wouldn't get in the recognition with the fucking promotional company that he was at. So he took the initiative and got the fuck out. He got out. Just like, look, he ain't the only one that did it. Oscar did it. Oscar De La Hoya did it. Yep. He did the same shit.
Did it.
The same.
Bernard Hopkins did it.
Yeah. Look, Manny Pacquiao, slow ass, eventually did it. I think I want to live by Babylon. Motherfucker, you should have left him a long time ago.
Well, Kirk, you know that's just different. That's different personalities, brother. I mean, because
true.
What you're looking at is two type A's with Oscar and Floyd, right? Here's the difference between Oscar and Floyd. People say, okay, well, Oscar fought everybody, but he lost this one and that one. The fact is, he fought everybody.
Yeah, he fought enough people. He fought enough people to not get that jacket. I feel you.
He does.
You know what I mean?
It's without a doubt. I said that in a joint you could never say Oscar De La Hoya did not fight everybody. He fought everybody there was to. Even if he didn't want to fight him, he fought him because the payday, because he still had the name.
Well, there were some
right.
Exactly. He didn't fight fucking Vernon Forrest either, guy. You know,
Vernon Forrest was coming up. That's why. You know, he was coming up.
Here's the deal. Vernon Forrest, though, beat the guy that beat him.
Sugar Shane.
Yeah.
See, he had Sugar Shane's number, but Mayorga had his. So fair play because he fought Mayorga and beat Mayorga.
Thank you, because I was going to say, since you playing that game, Oscar beat Mayorga, who beat Vernon Forrest. So that kind of washes the whole Vernon Forrest argument, doesn't it? It doesn't.
Well, not really.
No, it doesn't.
You don't, because the triangle shit don't work. Let's go back to Ali, Frazier.
That's my point.
But it does work to our convenience.
Well, for him, you know, if you were defending him, cool. But in hindsight, if you'd have fought someone like Vernon Forrest, look, Oscar De La Hoya fought Icorte and undefeated Icorte. But Icorte fought Vernon Forrest. But he didn't fight Vernon Forrest. You know what I'm saying? He beat Vargas. Vargas had hell with Winky Wright. He didn't fight Winky Wright. So there are some exceptions of the guys that he did not fight.
True. Absolutely there.
Vargas and Vargas versus Oscar, Vargas versus Trinidad were like two of my favorite fights, man. The fact that boy lost the way he did, though, that just you know.
Yeah,
but it was some good. Well, he had steroids in his system in one of them fights, wasn't it?
De La Hoya,
right?
Motherfucker was juicing. He actually had a 6-pack. I'm like, where the fuck he get a 6-pack from? He was all greasy and shit, like he was a fucking bodybuilder. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He was a bodybuilder at that point.
I remember him saying in an interview, you know, they said Mexicans ain't supposed to have a body like this when he was wrapping them up with the hand gloves. Yeah. I remember him saying that. I remember that fight very, very much. And I was like, and he put on too much muscle. And it made him
Oh my God.
He did.
Well,
look at him, y'all. Look, sounding like Shannon Briggs. Look at him. Supposed to have a body like this. Look at him.
He fat, son. He fat.
I'm heated.
Let's go, champ.
Yeah. I'm heated. Extra warm, double hot. I'm heated.
Refried beans, champ. Refried beans, champ.
Look at him.
Hot, champ.
Look at him. Champ. David Hay. Man, David Hay never wanted any parts of Shannon, did he?
You know what saved David Hay, though? Fucking Shannon popped dirty him damn self.
When?
Fuck. That's why. Okay. Do you remember? Oh, you guys don't know, man. That's what.
Yeah.
You didn't understand.
I remember, but that was about after chasing the brother for a year.
Well, no, he was going to give him that opportunity. He fucking popped dirty.
Yeah, hell no, he wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. He told him, you get that fight, and then he beat that guy under the undercard. Then he popped dirty when I don't know if he was a part of the. I don't know who he was fighting, but I know he popped dirty after that.
I remember, man. I remember.
But that made sense though. A motherfucker like Shannon on steroids. That would explain every fucking thing.
Nah, come on now. Come on. You know, no, because that's only steroids, man. You know, I have a son who's been taking steroids since he was 14 because he got rashes, you know, what you call it, you know, eczema. And they give him this lotion with steroids. And I told him
fucking hell. No, that ain't the
I
fucking
told him to
same
stop
thing.
it.
You
I
talking
know
about cream
I'm just,
and shit and skin and shit. That ain't the same fucking thing. Trying to justify your son's rash to fucking Shannon fucking shooting shit in his booty. Get the fuck out of here. That guy, that man, Shannon, you seen Shannon? Let's go, chap. That motherfucker was juiced up. You know what
extra
I mean?
eating. Double wall.
What was your thoughts of Big Baby Miller now? They some people bringing up because of the whatever he took the mojo and everything and something
the
coming
black
up.
ant pill.
The black ant, yes.
Ooh.
With the black ant, you know, they're similar. It did have some chemicals that had whatever they say he tested positive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you go first because that subject pisses me off. But go ahead, Kirk. Go ahead.
Ooh, well, the irony of things, man. You took a penis pill, bro. Like, and you want people to look. You want people to know that shit. You don't give away your secrets, first of all. I mean, he must be desperate to get his ass back into the sport and blame it on his cock. That's bad, man. You know, because see, here's the thing, motherfucker. See, you didn't look. He didn't say he took that shit last year, though, did he?
No.
He just said, "Oh, I got, you know, I don't believe everything you hear. You know, everything is not what it appears, and it's people that's out to get me. All that old bullshit, dude. You was juicing. You was juicing this motherfucking year too. Now he might have looked. Now let me tell you what he did. The motherfucker researched. I hope he did this because I hope he ain't got no broke cock. I feel bad for somebody in their early 30s. You know what I mean? And can't put in work. That's bad, boy. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 10 years past that, and I'm putting in work. You know what I mean? Hurt to hurt, full effect. Anyway,
I'm going back to
but I honestly think he researched what other things that could possibly have that supplement in it.
Yeah.
And looked it up and was like, oh, that's it, black ant pill. Yeah, I took that shit. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I took the black ant pill.
That make you like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then got with the people that actually took the test and then informed them like, look, I can understand that. And this is my explanation. He emailed it to them. And they were like, yeah, you are right. That supplement is in that.
The question I asked, he had to be searching. I mean, there had to be a lot of searching just to come up with the damn black ant pill, though.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, Kurt. I don't know. I mean, damn.
Just too far-fetched, huh? You think he was broke. You think the shaft was broken. The shaft was broken.
Hey, yo, it might have been broken from the freaking from the whatever where he was guilty of taking before, in which he had admitted that he fucked up, and he might have taken some shit because he was fucked up from taking that shit.
He needed to have taken the shit.
I have heard that steroids do cause erectile dysfunction. I've heard that.
Right.
Well,
right.
let me.
I've heard it. I don't know how true it is, but
let me get my rant on now since everybody spoke on it. Okay, because the first time he got caught, remember when he was fighting Anthony Joshua? He was telling people, nah, man. You know, you can't get big like that. You can't get muscles like that, right? Anthony Joshua got to be juicing. Then he got quiet for a couple of months. His face all slim, and he cut up like he been putting in some work, right? And all of a sudden, you know, he pops not just for one, for two or three. He pops for damn near every stupid negative drug in creation, almost, right?
Right.
And he was basically exiled from boxing then. And then you see him coming all up on Eddie Hearn like what's Samuel O's character, you know, from Django? What's that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jeffrey, or you know, whatever the hell his name is on Django. Please, please give me another chance. Please, please, please. Right? So you know, he gets another chance. And what does he do? What does he do?
He fucks it up again.
So he should be completely banned from boxing. He should be banned from amateur boxing. He should be banned from ever saying boxing. He should be off in a corner somewhere saying, you know, this is my life, basically. This is my life, and I ain't a fool, but I'm a damn fool. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because only someone who has no skill and no confidence does that again, does it twice. Because people put money. I mean, I think he owed people money. Some very serious people, like you know, the brother in Houston. You know, what's the brother in Houston, man? What's the dude in Houston, man? You know, Mix-a-Lot's brother. Yeah, but everybody knows who I'm talking about in the chat.
You talking about?
Everybody knows who I'm talking.
You ain't talking about?
Huh?
DJ Screwed?
Who am I talking about?
Houston, Jay Prince.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. You know, I think he invested in him the second time around, and he owed that brother money. So you know, he might. That's probably why you haven't heard from him. He probably got him in there, you know, shining his shoes and serving him tea or something. You know, I don't even know. But to me, I never want to hear Baby Miller's name again, ever, because obviously he can't fight. Because if you have to do it now, man, you can just call him Big Juicy, and I know who you're talking about.
Big Juicing.
Just don't say his freaking name, because I don't think he had any skill at all. He didn't do nothing. He did absolutely nothing. Nothing. He's like that 5 Heartbeat that you never heard about. That's basically who he is. He's the backup singer that like nobody ever hears about. Sick of that punk. I'm gonna get back on mute now.
Counterpunch. Motherfucker, he Gensu'd his ass. God damn.
Oh,
now I'll never want to hear his name again.
Man, I know.
Counterpunch.
Right? My man, like, shit.
Oh, yo, I mean, he just took a little juice. Damn, it ain't nothing like all the motherfuckers that did that shit. I'm like Bruce Wayne, all of them fucking juicing.
Kurt,
what's up, bro?
Now we all know he shot something up in his behind, but it was you that brought everybody's attention that he shot something up in his Johnson. So
cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger.
How the hell you going, man? I tell you what, if he ever locked up with Fleece Johnson, Fleece is gonna say, "I don't even want your ass. Put your pants back up. I don't even want that. I don't even want it."
I don't know, man. I think Jarrell, like I think he kind of dangerous. You know, he a big ass rock steady looking motherfucker. You better watch out.
He a fucking tree stump. He big.
That's a big motherfucker, man. You know what I mean?
He's a walking fire hydrant. That's what he is. He's a walking fire hydrant.
That motherfucker, I'll break your goddamn face. Yeah, you run up on him with that shit. That motherfucker will fight you. Better be ready.
No, the truth. The truth is,
he would be hard to knock down.
Your motherfucker would. You gotta fight that big motherfucker.
You will have to fight him. He's gonna keep coming. You will have to fight him. You will have to lay some wood on that sucker.
Pick up something, hit that motherfucker with.
You gotta know the truth is, man, you know, it don't even make no sense in getting it to him with him because he ain't got no money, so you can't sue him.
Yeah, you big juicing bastard.
Yeah. Right. So it's best to like stay across the street, man. You know, or say that the light turned green.
Yeah, wow.
You know, you're juicing, mother.
You come running after you. Fucking, I ain't got nothing to lose, bitch. What's up? I'll put your face. I see him running after your shit.
This is just.
You better fuck around. Look, you better fuck around. Your shit better not stall and shit. Your shit stall at your ass. He gonna snatch you out of that bitch and turn your ass into a pretzel.
You know what they say about the steroids? Of course, one of the side effects is a short temper. He definitely showed against that. Okay. He definitely, that's one of the side effects. He definitely showed it against that kid who asked him that question when the all the media was around him. He knocked the goddamn.
He slapped that drink out of his hand. Yeah, I remember that.
He said, "Motherfucker."
Man, I tell you what,
Yeah, show some
I
respect.
would,
Show some respect. Show some respect.
I would say it to him as the train is taking off. Like F you, you juicing punk, because he can't catch me once the door closed and the train start moving, unless he hulk out like that dude in the video. But
He'll be back though, man. Jarrell Miller will be back. He'll be back because they fucked up the first time, which was last year. He'll be back.
He'll be back as a janitor, cleaning
he'll
cleaning the
be back.
auditorium.
Troy, go ahead, Troy. Damn.
He'll be back, and he, you know what I mean. He could call himself. He can go to MMA. He could go to fucking wrestling. He could do a lot of shit. You know what I mean. He could do commercials and shit. He could be a wrestler.
I could see him going to wrestling because then he could use the angle about him juicing, because a lot of them. Then he could use that angle. You could call him. You could say, well, you were an addict. You got kicked out of boxing, and that's your angle.
That motherfucker will be. He would be called Undefeated Cheeseburger.
What would be his nickname in the WWF or something?
Undefeated Cheeseburger.
Or
two-time loser.
How about Big Baby Juicer?
Oh,
two-time loser gonna be his nickname.
Fuck that. How about the Juice is Loose?
There you go.
Black and Attack.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Black and Attack.
I tell you what my auntie used to say. Damn fool. That's gonna be his name. It's the damn fool. Every time he open up his jacket, he drop a needle.
Black and Attack. That is funny. A Black and Attack. Hey yo, the panel has been fucking awesome tonight. Great fucking show. And we've been holding retention. That's good. I'm 2.5 hours in. I did a freaking earlier podcast today for an hour, and I did 8 hours of freaking podcasting yesterday. Damn, Kurt, did you go live yesterday?
I did.
Great show.
I mean, it was good. It was good.
Awesome. Shoot. How long did you go go on all the way through the fight? And everybody, if you have not heard of Counterpunch Boxing News, please subscribe. Did you do the beginning and everything that came after it, as far as a pro show and all that? Because I didn't. I did the fight, and I was so tired by the time the fight was over, I just cut it in. I didn't even do a post fight, because usually, we'd do the fight and then we'd do a post fight for another long period of time. And I was like, I was through. I was completely exhausted.
Oh shit! So I'm on Central Time here. Okay. Hey, Bruce Vane was on here.
He was. He didn't join the panel though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on here. Yeah,
he was on here today. He didn't join the panel. Bruce.
I wouldn't mind chopping it up with him, but all right, gentlemen. Sound like you're gonna exit stage left, so I'm gonna exit first. I'm gonna say Myron is always good, but look, before I go, let me say this, right? Kirk, man, you did a show with Spencer Fearon, man. I thought that was one of the best shows, because I really appreciate that, brother Spencer. They call him the Knowledge, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then it's you. And he has a lot of respect for you. That's something I do know. So yeah, that says a lot right there. That's your seal of approval. Not that you need it, but I'm saying, that's your seal of approval. That was a great show.
He got Spencer.
Huh?
I got Johnny Nelson. Johnny Nelson be up in the piece.
Nice.
And then Myron.
I haven't got him on a show. I just realized that I would do a show and say some points, make some talking points, and he'll do an interview on IFL TV and say the same shit.
He sound like the cruddy cousin.
I did a video a long time. I'm like, Johnny Nelson watches my show, because this is multiple interviews. And I love Johnny Nelson. So shout out to Johnny Nelson. This was all fun and banter, as they say to you.
And now you, Myron,
he did an interview, and it was almost identical to what I fucking said earlier in the week. I'm like, that dude's watching the show. And then I was like, I know it. It gotta be. It's no way. He said exactly how I said. I was like, wow. And that's why I realized people are watching the show and appreciating and learning from our content, truth be told, and then getting different talking points and different views. And that's why channels like Counterpunch Boxing News, mine, Bruce Vane, Showbiz, the dope as well. Don't forget, giving them shit for the 10K meltdown, but great channels. You know what I mean? And thank you everybody for showing up. Kurt, finish us out with a counter punch.
Well, I mean, you guys had a great time. Had a great time with you guys. To wrap it up, Teofimo, I think he deserves more respect because of what he was able to do that other people haven't. I just hate it was a little controversial, but I feel they now should start respecting him like they should have been in the first fucking place. Give the man his money. If they want a rematch, if they piss and moan for one, they need to give him the money that he deserves so he can take care of his family like any other person that arrives on that certain platform on that level. So
absolutely,
that's my counterpunch on that. And you know, so the important thing is, man, congrats to Teofimo Lopez from doing this shit. I can't wait to talk to his pops again. This shit's gonna be epic like a motherfucker.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, because I can't wait. He's gonna be telling me some, man, you hear him, man. Oh god, I got him down though. This motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you.
The live was fire, bro. The live was fire with him. I watched.
He was a sucker. He was a sucker. I told you, motherfuckers, he was a sucker. And we was gonna take his head off. He didn't want to engage with my son because my son was gonna come in there and fuck him up. That's why he covered up and ran like a pussy.
Are you
He's
saying
a pussy in my book?
Is that your impersonation of him on your next live interview?
No, that's him. That's just him. Shit. You know, Angel Garcia, he sounds a little bit more fucking raspy, like he's doing coke and shit. Yeah, my son, you know, Danny, my son, is better than all these motherfucking jokers, man. Fuck all these motherfuckers. He can beat them all. Now, you know what was funny about him? He talked all that shit and then Danny lost. This motherfucker was talking about retiring. You know how depressed he got?
Yeah.
I bet he ran somewhere and got a fucking 4-bit and got loose.
It was, man. I will say those are probably the two most entertaining fathers in boxing.
Yeah, they some shit talkers. Danny, what was his name? Robert Guerrero's dad was pretty good too.
Oh, he was wild, especially wearing in his giddy up in his gear too, because he always
zoot suits and shit.
Man, but all right, brother, man, have a good night, champ. Pleasure having you on the show. Definitely looking forward to many more. Man, I'm out, bro. You have a good freaking Sunday, man. Gotta go to work. I ain't worked the whole last 2 weeks. I'm going to work tomorrow.
Hey, man, you ain't alone. I gotta fucking be up at like 5. So
damn. Yeah, man, go
Yeah, I gotta be up at 5. You know, it's like hurry up and wait though. You get there, you're just fucking there. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. That's why I need to go to bed job early because I definitely didn't sleep a lot during this weekend.
Got you.
Man, but peace, counterpunch. Peace to the people watching. One love to you. Peace and pugilism. Boxologics United.
Peace.